Today I want to talk about getting stuff done. Hey guys, what's up? Mike Heath here. It's Friday. It's also my birthday. Oh yeah, I'm 30 years old. And I want to talk today about getting stuff done. Now, in business, especially when you're sitting here by yourself like I am during the day, it can be tempting to not do stuff and even do other stuff than stuff you're supposed to do, like play a game or do the dishes or vacuum the floor or literally anything but the one thing that you were planning to do. And so the whole day can go past and you're sitting there at the end of it thinking, I didn't get done what I needed to get done today. So I'm going to share with you a couple tricks that I use to actually get stuff done during the day, and really simple. But first, I want to tell you that I'm not a fan of these things in the way that most people would say, oh, I use this, it works for me, it's great. Like, I use this stuff, it works for me, it's great, but I hate it. I don't like to do it. And I know a lot of people are going to put in the comments or whatever, like, oh, you should do this, you should do this. Like, I hate any kind of organizational stuff. I like to keep stuff like right up here. And if you know me, you know that I'm not a write it down kind of person. I'm not an organized person. Like you should not see my bookshelf, but I'm not that kind of guy. But in order to do this business stuff, I have to kind of be that guy. So I guess this is also a lesson in like sucking it up and doing what you got to do anyway to make it work. I'm not saying business can't be fun. I'm not saying you can't have fun. I'm making fun making this video. It's cool. I got my new wide angle lens on here. It's a neat thing, but I don't particularly like having to make a list and doing it. But here's the difference. Me without a list, trying to get stuff done, is not going to happen, and it's not going to make me any money, and then I'll be sad, right? Me without, like, where's my phone? Like, I have an app on my phone that lets me log my food, and that's how I've lost weight these past couple weeks. I've lost 10 pounds in 3.5 weeks just by logging the food that I eat in this app. And it's the same thing for my business thing. It's like, if I write it down, if I tell myself I'm going to do it, if I have a list, then I'll actually do it. So I'm going to show you a couple things that I use. And, not everything. Like, maybe if my business grows to multi-millions of dollars, I'll hire someone to make a list. Or I'll just hire someone to do the stuff I don't want to do. But there's always going to be some stuff in your business that you don't really like to do, you don't really want to do, but it makes you money, so you suck it up and do it. If you're lucky, your business is all of those things that you don't like to do, or you do like to do, and none of the things you don't like to do. But in most people's businesses, I'm going to say there's a lot of stuff you do like to do and some stuff you don't like to do. For me, the stuff I don't like to do, like making a list and doing this timer thing I'm about to show you, I don't particularly like, but I like the result. And the result is more money, more time, more freedom, etc. So let's pop on in, and I'm going to show you how this works. Alright, so here, I sit down and I write a list, and it looks like this. I've got 4 things on my little list. I've actually already run to the store, so I could cross that off. But I have 4 things on my list. And I'm doing this one right now, so that's cool. And so these are my things. In addition, so when I have a thing on my list, like write an email, I have this app up here in the top, you can see. And this app, let me bring up is called Be Focused Pro. And the icon looks like this. I forgot how much money, I think it's like $2 or something on the App Store. But it's Be Focused Pro. And it works sort of like a Pomodoro timer, if you've ever heard of that. You can look it up. I'll type it here so you can see. It's actually called the Pomodoro technique. Is how you can Google that, but this is a kind of a Pomodoro timer kind of situation where the idea is that you give yourself a set time for a task, and then when you complete that task, you take it off your list. Now, I can say an email probably is going to take me about 25 minutes, so I'm just going to name this task email, and I'm going to click the button. And the timer is going to go all the way around, and when it's done, I should have written that email. If I need another 25 minutes to write the email, or another block of time, I'll give myself that time. If I have an interruption during that time, I can click and pause the timer so that it doesn't keep going. Otherwise, I can just continue my work, and this ring will go around, and it actually has the time display up here, so it keeps me on track. And having that timer has done more for my productivity than any other tool that I've used, because it keeps me on track. It gives me a set time I have to do something. If I tell myself I'm going to do something today, odds are it's not going to get done. But if I give myself something to do and set a timer, I don't know what it is about the psychology of the whole thing, but it keeps me on track, keeps me focused, and it really helps me to get stuff done. The other tip I have to share is that I've played around with different list styles, okay? And by list style, I mean that I've played around with different types of list making things, like what kind of tasks to put on here, how many to put on here. And I found that like 6 things is about where you want to be. If it's more than 6, they're probably not going to get done. Less than 6, probably going to get done. So I try to stay around 6. That's kind of my maximum stuff. Plus, excuse me, I don't really have normally like 6 things to do, more than 6 things to do on a daily basis. Post to Facebook, write an email, and then maybe make a video. And that's pretty much it. Like, that's all I have to do. Another thing might be edit a video, but you know, that's something I can do during this. That's only 5 things, and that's cool. If you have a more demanding job or whatever, more stuff you have to do, you can add stuff and play around. But these 2 things, the list and the timer, have done more for my productivity than anything else, and that includes having a mentor, having an accountability partner. Just making a list by itself doesn't really get things done for me. So try those 2 things. They've improved my productivity massively and let me make a ton more money than I would normally, and they help me keep on track, and they give me more free time during the day so I can enjoy being at work and doing work stuff without the pressure of, you know, always having to get stuff done. And you'll find, I think, that you have more time than you think you might. So that's my tips. Hope you guys have an excellent Friday. I hope you guys have an excellent weekend. Like I said earlier, it's my birthday, so I'm going to go have fun, and I'll catch you guys on Monday. Talk later.